Welcome back to another edition of the Big Lessons from Marketing. My name is Scott Dennison. I'm the CEO of Business Strategy Consulting. In this week's big lesson, what we want to do is we want to talk about converting memorable guest experiences into customer loyalty. And this all came out of something I read recently about Yahoo, and I think most people in this industry and in the marketing world consider Yahoo to be running a distant second to Google. And I like to pay attention to what the little guy does. The guy who's running second, it doesn't mean he's out of the game. It just means he has to be better. You might remember O.J. Simpson talking about Hertz being number two because number two tries harder. And although that was many, many years ago, a lot of people still remember that. So the particulars of this week's lesson: we're going to talk about Yahoo. We'll talk a little bit about their relationship with major brands, people that advertise with them, and how they blended and effectively used digital technology to achieve a really great guest experience and convert that guest experience into customer loyalty. Most importantly, we're going to talk about how you can do the same thing in your small business. So how did the concept work? First of all, Yahoo has been working, as a lot of media companies do, at blurring the lines between advertising and content. We've all seen product placement in movies. It's now trickled down into television shows where, let's say on the TV show 24, certain car brands pay a lot of money to be able to put their cars right in the show and have a lot of up close and personal product placement shots during the show. In no small part encouraging people to buy that product. And that's really the second part of this, is they're encouraging, through this blurring of advertising and content, they're encouraging customers to take action on the brands that are presented. And finally, the purpose of this, or the next thing would be that the purpose is to meet the needs of the consumer while helping the brands achieve their goals. So in our example today, you're going to be the brand that we're going to discuss. Your business, your small business, will be that brand. And your call to action will be different depending on the brand, depending on the company, depending on the product or service that you offer. So now, additionally, Yahoo is being challenged to blend advertising and content into an emotional, memorable guest experience. And I want you to put a little thought or a star next to that, because that's really the key to this whole big lesson, is that I'm going to challenge you to blend what you do into an emotional and memorable guest experience that will create a ton of loyalty on the part of people that do business with you. Next, we're going to talk about utilizing web video while trying to create an experience on par with television. Now, Yahoo has done a really nice job of that. You certainly see Disney doing a great job of that. But let's continue. So what's the big lesson here? The big lesson is that their memorable guest experiences can easily be converted into word-of-mouth marketing and customer loyalty. Customer loyalty leads to referrals and all kinds of good things. In fact, author and speaker Jeffrey Gitomer, sales trainer, speaker, a phenomenal writer and speaker, coined a phrase a number of years ago that said that customer satisfaction is worthless, customer loyalty is priceless. And I don't know if you've ever really thought of it in those terms, but you should, in thinking of how much a loyal customer can mean to your business. So here's the question: how can you create a memorable guest experience and turn that into loyal customers? You see, it's probably not all that likely that you'll partner up with huge brands and be challenged with some of the issues that they have, but there are a number of things that you can do with a limited budget. The first one is so simple and so overlooked. It's that you spend time thinking about and asking customers what a memorable guest experience looks like to them. You know, really all that matters is what does the customer think about the experience that they have when they do business with you. Are they satisfied with it? Because if so, that's not too good. That's worthless. It won't convert into a whole lot more business. If they are blown away by the experience, then they become loyal customers and they refer their friends, and those friends can fill your business to overflow. People do more based on what other people say about you than what you'll ever say about yourself. So what you want to do is you want to ask the customers what a memorable guest experience looks like to them, and then you want to convert that info into a plan, execute the plan, and ask for feedback from people that you're running it on, that you're testing it on, and then refine the experience until it really blows people away. And once you do that, then you want to promote it extensively. Here's a good example. A friend and associate of mine is he's an award-winning financial planner. Brian Fricke is just an amazing marketer, but he is also an award-winning financial planner. His clients just absolutely love him. Every year he holds a client recognition event, and this event is huge. He brings all of his clients, invites them from wherever they are. Most of them are local to him, but an awful lot of them are out of the state, and in some cases out of the country, and they come in to Orlando for this event. There's food, there's live music, there's door prizes, and a whole lot of fun, education, information, and just a really memorable, good time. Now, Brian has built much of his marketing around this event every year, and every single time he does it, the people that were there refer him highly qualified leads. People that would also not only like an award-winning financial planner working on their behalf, but to do so in a way that they are celebrated, and it's just an entirely memorable experience. And my real challenge to you is, when's the last time you celebrated a customer who did business with you? And going forward, if you can't name when that was, and if you can't point to what you do to celebrate your customers, I challenge you today to apply this big lesson to your business immediately and begin working through that process and executing a plan to celebrate your customers. I promise you it will pay off enormously for your small business. Now, at Business Strategy Consulting, if you're not too familiar with us, we thrive on helping the little guy. We want to work with small business owners to help them with creative marketing strategy and website promotion. So here's what I'm asking of you. If you like this video, tell your friends to subscribe to the Big Lessons. We do one almost every week, and it's great content. It's completely free. It's available not only in video, but you can find it out on the podcast networks. You'll find it in written text form on our blogs. So we've got an awful lot of information. If you need help with any of your marketing, with your website promotion or your marketing strategy, visit us online. We're at businessstrategyconsulting.net. Or if it's easier for you, just pick up the phone and give us a call. We're at 321-251-5771. We'd love to hear from you, and we'll see you again soon with another big lesson.